Just blocks from the Capitol building, we welcome you to Nationals Park. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Washington Nationals. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Number 16 stands in for the first time.
Center fielder, number 16.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Bautista has a beat on it. One away. Mike Moustakas gets his first opportunity now. Runner at first with one gone.
Yeah, it's a little unfortunate that the number 2 guy couldn't at least move that leadoff man into scoring position. And that makes it a little tougher on the middle of the order to drive in that early run.
Runners on the move for second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It's high, but a fine play to come down with it at second, and he's out trying to steal a base. Strasburg gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Jorge Mateo comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jorge Mateo.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Under it is Singleton, and he'll make the play for the first out. Anthony Rendon will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin playing. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
I think he was trying to get that slider in on his hands, but I don't think he meant for it to get in that far. I think he just released it a little too late.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Still 2-2. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Bryce Harper takes his first shot here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Action in that KC pen now as the right-hander's begun to loosen up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Jose Bautista will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss on a pitch off the inside edge. It's 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Salvador Perez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Catcher, number 13.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Bautista has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. At the plate, Robinson Cano, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Sent on the ground out to second. Rendon is there. Throw to first, and Cano's a ground out victim. 2 gone. Yasmani Tomas into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he comes up empty there on a pitch in the dirt and falls behind now 1-2. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Clark. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
First baseman, Hanley.
He'll start in here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2. To first, to his right, Singleton. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Striding into the box, Don Clark. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. Up top, it's 2-0. Too high, and it's 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2.
Well, that may have been the last pitch in the at-bat that he could do something with. He's not going to get anything better than that.
And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Third baseman, Johnny Pineda.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. Jose Lobaton set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Not in time. He's in there at second. 2 out here and a runner at second. Down and away, ball 1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Skied into straightaway right. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Raul Mondesi leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. And he lays off for ball 1. You like what you've seen from this guy so far?
I do. I like where he's putting the fastball, and I like the movement he's been getting on both his curveball and changeup. I think he'll do well.
Strasburg is ready. Here's the 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. John Singleton steps in now. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Singleton.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Bases are empty. One man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. The pitcher, Robbie Ray, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try and play for one here as he gets this one down. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brett Gardner will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Yeah, they tried to sneak a changeup by him, so not so sure he's going to see one this at bat.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Chop foul right at home plate. Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul for the second strike. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Steven Strasburg digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Foul. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Number 16 is there, and he'll bring this one in. Jorge Mateo in now, popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to the left side. Moustakas has it in time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Anthony Rendon. He singled his last time up. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. 2-0. 2 out, nobody on. 3-0 now.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. I mean, his mechanics have called the cab and left the ballpark.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Bryce Harper.
Swing and a line drive. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Coming to the plate now, Jose Bautista, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. That's inside. 2-0. A strike, and it's 2-1. Second and third, 2 away. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Swung on and chopped up the middle to his left. Mondesi. Throw on to first is going to get him, and the Nationals blow an opportunity here, and that ends. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
For the Royals, Center fielder, number 6.
Pulled toward right center field. Clark is under it to put it away, and it's a quick one pitch out to begin the fourth.
The third baseman, number 8.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
You know, it's just so tough to pick out a pitch that you want against a guy like this. Everything he throws is either on a corner or moving like crazy. He's not the kind of guy that's going to give you a lot of options up there to hit.
Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4. Stepping in, Salvador Perez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Changeup too low, and it's 1-0. Runner at first here, one man out. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Strasburg with a check at first. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble. Strasburg comes set. 1-1 on its way. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And set to stand in the final. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk. Yasmani Tomas gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Hanley Ramirez is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. At the plate, Don Clark. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. 1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Now to the plate, Johnny Pineda. He reached on a single in his first try. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1. 2-1. Here it is. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1.
Well, this is a good fastball spot for him now, and keep in mind, he's got a big hole on that right side of the infield.
And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2. On the ground for Cano. This could be 2. To second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first. Jose Lobaton is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. A runner on first with 2 away. Ooh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first, and that'll put an end. Raul Mondesi heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. Strasburg looks in. First pitch on its way. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Slow grounder to first. Ramirez scoops it up. The tag, and he is out. John Singleton will dig in. He singled his first time around. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
And this is going back to the pattern he's been using here lately. Set him up inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bullet back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Robbie Ray comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
A tag for 1. Brett Gardner will stand in now. He singled and struck out. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Pickoff move to second, but he gets back in time, safe at second base. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. Number 16 will take his third shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? Third time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Steven Strasburg, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Jorge Mateo will dig in for a third time now. He's popped out and grounded out so far. And a step off. And now the infield shifts into a bunt prevent formation. No surprise with the speed that's at the plate. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Throw gets him, 2 down. Anthony Rendon stands in, reached on a walk in his last trip. Out in front of it, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings. And I'll tell you what, the way he's throwing, this could turn out to be a night off for the bullpen.
Too high. 1-2. This is line to left, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Digging in and looking for more, Bryce Harper will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. Popped high in the air. And an easy play there from Moustakas, and that ends the inning. Mike Moustakas will stand in here as he'll get things started for the Royals in their half of the 6th. Strasburg steps into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. To his right, Ramirez, and he is out on the tag. So 1 away now, and here comes the catcher, Salvador Perez. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced, or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Hit hard down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning. The second baseman, Robinson Cano, steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. This is skied into short left center. Clark has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. Jose Bautista will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And he took something off of it there. It's 1-2.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a fly ball. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And a rather easy first out. Hanley Ramirez will dig in 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Daniel Winkler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. Bases are empty. 1 man out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Number 16 is there and he makes the catch for the out. Into the box now, Don Clark. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Clint Robinson will get the call to pinch hit.
Number 25, Clint Robinson.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Tap fouled at home plate. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Racing back the center fielder to the track. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Yusmani Tomas will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
And this is off the fence now out near the Washington bullpen. Around second. He'll try for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple. Raul Mondesi strides forward now with a very important insurance run standing over at third.
Yeah, this one's been a well-played, close game, so that's a big run down there.
Lifted the other way to left center. Harper is there. Let's see if they try it. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so as he holds on tight with 1 away now. John Singleton will stand in, looking to make this a 2-0 game if he can perhaps get a ball airborne. And that'll be the 4th wide one, so put runners at the corners here with 1 man gone. Daniel Winkler will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ballgame, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1.
I think a lot of pitching coaches would like to see that first pitch strike ratio better than about 60%, but that's what he's got going for him tonight, and he's pitched very well.
Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Brett Gardner ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. The 0-1 on its way. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. number 16, gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. To 2-2 now. 2 down, runners at first and second. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a... Carson Smith will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Leading off the inning, Johnny Pineda, and they'll need him to get something going here. Daniel Murphy is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get some.
Daniel Murphy
goes down to get the sinker, and it's chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Shot toward second. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Jose Lobaton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. First offering on its way. To short, hit hard. And a backhanded try into the hole at short, but this gets on by. So a pivotal moment here, and digging in now, Steven Strasburg. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And it looks like Joaquin Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. Josh Reddick will come on to pinch hit here in a big...
Strasburg. Now pitching for Kansas City.
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1. So stepping in, number 2, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Joaquin Soria is going to have his work cut out for him here. very weakly on the ground, but it's foul, strike one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Sinking liner toward left. Gardner has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And with one out, he won't risk it, and the tying run is forced to hold on at third base.
The second baseman, number 6.
So a big moment here, and standing in, Anthony Rendon, as he'll do his best to bring home the go-ahead run from third, 90 feet away.
Some guys are just flat out clutch. They come through in these situations time and time again. We'll see if he's got that in him here.
Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball one. One and one. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Standing in now with runners in scoring position, Bryce Harper. And he'll be tasked with bringing home the potential tying and go-ahead runs, both of which are standing in scoring position.
Definitely a really nice opportunity to jump out and get that early lead and get the other guys up against the ropes right now.
Jose Bautista is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
And he's going to have to punch his way out the ropes now.
Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Oliver Perez will be summoned from
pitching for the Nationals.
Leading off the inning, Mike Moustakas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. And there's the old slider from Perez. It's strike one. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now. High in the air into shallow left center. Bautista giving chase. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Salvador Perez will stand in now, hoping to get on track.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all or nothing type hitters. But hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015, but he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Robinson on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Robinson Cano will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
And there's a called strike at the knees as he was hoping for a base on balls there, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Leading off the inning, Hanley Ramirez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Joe Mauer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential.
Number 7, Joe Mauer.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Mondesi settles under it near second. Makes the play. 1 away. Clint Robinson will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike one. Hit out towards second. Cano has it. On to first, and there were two down. Daniel Murphy strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around. Just gets a piece of it. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Ball one. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Striding in to start the 9th is Manny Tomas, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Ronaldo Lopez come on now to start action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Line drive to left. Bautista is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Up next for the Royals,
Raul Mondesi will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. John Singleton steps into the box. Let's see if they avoid the zone again or try to challenge him here. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Your attention, please.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1. Blake Trinan will take over now with
number 45. Blake Trinan.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, heading for second now. The relay, and he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Gardner, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Number 16 will dig in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Well, certainly not a productive game, but every at-bat is another chance to turn things around.
2 out here and a runner at second. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe 4-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Taken high and deep to right. Robinson looks up, and this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Salvador Perez will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Tried to golf at it, but he missed. Strike 1. 4 runs here in this half inning. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. Wade Davis is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 17.
Jose Lobaton will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Not able to hold on there as he swings through a pitch in the dirt, and it doesn't look good for him now. Down 0-2.
You can't afford to be doing that when you're playing catch-up.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Blake Trinan digs in here for his first appearance. Number 4 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitch.
Number 4.
He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Moustakas is there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jorge Mateo makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. Left side. On to first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who's